Hi and welcome to the daily reading for January the 29th. And it's coming as always from Jesus Calling, Enjoying Peace in His Presence. And the author is Sarah Young. All right. My mind is in two different places this morning. It's quite interesting. Okay, January 29th. And these readings link to passages in the Bible. So this one links to Psalm 8. Verse 5, Genesis 1, verses 26 and 27, Corinthians 10, verse 5, and Isaiah 26, verse 3. That's a lot of connections. Okay, so keep your focus on me. I have gifted you with amazing freedom, including the ability to choose the focal point of your mind. Only the crown of my creation has such remarkable capability. This is a sign of being made in my image. Let the goal of this day be to bring every thought captive to me. Whenever your mind wanders, lasso it, or lasso those thoughts and bring them into my presence. In my radiant light, anxious thoughts shrink and shrivel away. Judgmental thoughts are unmasked as you bask in my unconditional love. Confused ideas are untangled while you rest in the simplicity of my peace. I will guard you and keep you in constant peace as you focus your mind on me. And this is a continuing theme for this author, for this book, for Jesus, that if we keep our thoughts on him, that we will find peace. And isn't that what we all are yearning for? Peace and happiness. And I think when you're peaceful, you are happy. And when you're happy, you are peaceful. I think you can interchange those words, although there will be a definition that divides them. But, for me, and I've said this as we've gone through this month, my hope is that more and more that I will remember to talk to Jesus, that I will remember to talk out loud, not just in my head, but out loud as if I was having a conversation with a girlfriend, or with my husband, or with one of my children. So I love this idea that judgmental thoughts are unmasked as you bask in my unconditional love. I find myself to be incredibly judgmental sometimes, and I work in, a healing kind of world, a loving world, where I think people think that I am non-judgmental, and that's what I strive to be. But I can be really judgmental, and I've said this before. Usually my worst offence is when I'm driving. I'm judging other drivers. But I went to see a movie this week, and it was a brilliant movie. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend it. It was powerful. It was The Last Showgirl with Pamela Anderson. And it was, I will try not to judge anyone ever again by their outward appearance, the job they do. It was powerful. Her performance in that movie was amazing, as was Jamie Lee Curtis's. And at one point, Jamie Lee Curtis was on the screen, and the scene was so powerful that, I actually cried through that scene, and it was very unexpected, but it was the reality of her life. That's a great performance, isn't it? When you are in that performance with that person, watching them in their pain, in their world. And it was just magnificent. Anyway, why did I tell you about that? I don't know. But I think it was about the judgment, wasn't it? So if I give my judgments to Jesus when they pop into my head about people, about things, then that will make my life more peaceful. I don't like to be judgmental. It takes up a lot of energy. As does, what are the other things he says to go? Confusion. Confused ideas are untangled while you rest in the simplicity of my peace. Confused, I would say that's probably my word for January, is confused, and I'm still not unconfused yet. So today, my plan is to untangle my confused ideas by giving them to Jesus. It's up to you what you do, but I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste. Love to you all. Bye now.